Oh my gosh. Wow. What a Christmas for Marvel Comics. Now, Deniz Camp has been courting controversy quite a bit. And if you don't know who he is, he's the writer of the Ultimates for Marvel right now, which is playing in Jonathan Hickman's Ultimate Marvel Universe. And he is pushing that book into just this extreme left-wing tirade kind of thing. The guy's a train wreck, and he's going out there, and it's just like, wow, this is what you're going to do on Christmas. So he's mocking the incarnation of Christ on Christmas, and I'll show you exactly what he did in just a moment as we get into what's going on. But for now, I would like you to check out my Emerald Array graphic novel. I am the alternative here. What? 404? What's going on? Because I have a broken link here. Of course, I'll fix this in edit, guys. Don't worry. I'm a professional YouTuber here. That's what we do. But I am actually a professional comic maker, and we do YouTube to promote these comics. We're trying to build an independent alternative to Marvel and DC Comics. Here it is, which you can enjoy, and I hope you will, because this is epic action like you used to get from Marvel and DC Comics before these weirdos took over. They had people actually wrote stories who actually cared about characters, who weren't just trying to just like make this stupid leftist political agenda and things. And that's why comics were great. So I'm doing the same thing. Lots of high T action in this. It's Space Marines versus Bug Monsters. You're going to absolutely love it. The art style's like one that is reminiscent of Jack Kirby in the 1970s. People say it reminds them of a Saturday morning cartoon, and that's what we're going for. We are going for those classic vibes for you to create a classic story that you can love. So check this out. 66 full pages. Wonderful stuff. It's in the description below. Grab it today and support our channel. Get us over $16,000 here. Thank you for the 306 people who've backed so far. We really appreciate you. Now, back at Marvel Comics and DC Comics and Image Comics, Deniz Camp just wants to further, I guess, set the comic industry on fire to turn off people who are just, normal Christians from buying comic books, because this is all that this kind of thing does. Now, the Ultimates has just been a disaster. I even think Jonathan Hickman's Ultimates, I know a lot of people love it. I think it sucks. I think it's extremely boring. I think nothing's happened. I mean, watching Spider-Man lose over and over and not actually do anything heroic is like, okay. I mean, they baited us with the whole Mary Jane and Peter Parker thing, and that got a lot of people invested. Marvel, wake up. But unfortunately, it just didn't pan out. And all the other stuff in the Ultimate Universe right now is just even worse. Deniz Camp's the worst out of all of them. We've got the Hulk Polynesian person who's ranting about white people, which is just impossible to read. They get America Chavez, the character that everybody hates, involved in this sort of thing. And they turned Hawkeye into this weird they-them Native American person who also hates white people. You can tell that Deniz Camp is a racist who hates white people, and he's gotten a lot of flack because of that. Now, as he got this flack, we actually covered this, and I was actually very nice to him. And I showed, he got weird death threats for his wife, which I don't want to happen to anybody, because of these bad comic books. Now, I don't want this, but I do want these bad comic books to be yeeted off of Marvel's shelves. And I do hope that Deniz Camp, if he keeps getting these jobs, gets a little heavier editorial oversight, so he actually writes good comic books instead of this crap. But this is really over the line. And so I was actually sympathetic. I wrote him to say so. And of course, after I do that, this is where he goes out. So he starts out with this. He says, I don't have an Ace-themed Christmas joke, but please pre-order it. It's going to be really good. This is his new book. He's coming out with, from Image Comics, Assorted Crisis Events, right here. And it's got some weird dinosaur thing on it. And here he makes it, and this is really disgusting. You've got some alien, some baby popping out of a dude's chest in a very gory thing. This is reminiscent of Alien, right? But this is weird. People are still born, grow old, and die, but no, not always in that order, as you can see. And this is where he mocks Jesus on December 24th. Immaculate Conception? Oh, I mean, why would you do this? This is so tactless. This is so tacky. It's so tasteless to do this. You have this gruesome, awful thing. And, of course, having it come out of a man, a baby come out of a man, is intentional representation. And look, you've seen his representation and stuff. He does this stuff intentionally to make, the gender lines blur and all that on Christmas. And this is what it is. Not only did he just make this stupid, terrible joke, which is just gross and shouldn't be done to promote this book, he then reposts it like he's proud of it. He wants more engagement with it. He's loving his own blasphemy as he attacks all things that are Christian here. And this is what they think of you. They hate Christians in the comic book industry. These people are evil. We're going to have more on that very, very soon as Heather Antos is really at it again. But they're hiring just bad people in this who just like are disasters. Deniz Camp also has posted recently that he's a marijuana addict to the point where he's like got classification systems for like how just high out of your mind you get, including one that called Can't Move. I mean, this is who Marvel Comics is hiring, who DC Comics is hiring for Absolute Martian Manhunter, and who Image Comics is pushing also. So the mainstream's pushing drug-addicted degeneracy that hates white people. Like, he's literally, I mean, the Ultimates is racist. You can't get around it. And then, of course, who hates Christians to the point where he's going to mock Christianity on Christmas. I mean, and then, of course, you know, I mean, I this sucks because, like, I defended the guy the other day saying he shouldn't get death threats and all that. And it's like, wow, you pay back the Christians in the industry who are going to support you and say, you know, rightly that this is a bad thing and shouldn't happen to anybody by attacking us. And that's what it is. So I wrote him. He didn't reply. I asked him for a comment on this, also did not reply. And so, you know, I mean, I try to do what I can as a journalist here and as a comic creator to see why he would do this and, you know, maybe get an apology because that would be apt at this point. But nothing so far. So this is it. He's mocking Christians on Christmas while trying to promote his comic books. And, of course, I don't see this going very, very well. This is bad PR for DC and Marvel. You want to cut off Christian, comic book readers? All right, good luck with that. But that's what these people are doing. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure to grab and check out the Emerald Array on Fund My Comic. And of course, this is great stuff. We're completely blacklisted by the comic industry just because of our commentary. They don't like it. They don't like us calling out their bad doings and their Satanism. It's really, really weird. But this is who they are at this point. So back a creator who doesn't hate you today. Enjoy this great comic book, guys. Really appreciate you for being there. Merry Christmas, and we'll be back soon.